grandfather gave me a gift with a unique ability. I'm seriously screwed up. When I was 9 years old, my grandfather gave me a present. There was nothing extraordinary about it, just a nondescript brown box with my name horizontal scribbled atop it. Even so, my younger self was enthralled by it. I wish he'd never given it to me. Now, Jonathan, before I hand this to you, I need you to keep me a promise. Grandpa smirked, holding the platter just out of my reach. What is it? I scuffled, crossing my arms. Grandpa's expression instantly stiffened. He jolted, temptedly melted, leaving a cold, stern villager in its wake. I'd never seen anything like that before, and it definitely frightened me a bit. Promise me that you won't open this until your 18th birthday. My heart sank. Why was Grandpa dangling a gift in front of me if he didn't want me to open it for another 9 years? But why? I asked, tears welling in my eyes. Look, kiddo, I'm getting old and I don't know how much longer I have left. I want to make sure that I get this to you before that day comes. This gift. It's special. I want you to be more mature once you open it, so you'll use it wisely, he said, placing a loving hand on my shoulder. But I don't want you to die, Grandpa. I love you. I couldn't contain my sobs any longer. I began wailing, fat, sobbing tears tumbling down my cheeks. Hey, now, no need to cry. This is just a precaution, okay? We still have plenty of time together. I know what'll cheer you up, Grandpa grinned. That warm, tender smile cut off my waterworks. Ice cream. That did the trick. All my worries washed away with a nice big bowl of cookies and cream. That day will always stand out in my mind because, contrary to Grandpa's assurance, we did not have plenty of time left. He passed away 2 days later. Grandpa died due to complications from a third bypassing surgery he had 3 months prior. The sting in one of his arteries didn't hold up. He lost his life in the back of the ambulance just half a mile away from the hospital. I was divided. Grandpa had always been such a rock in my life. He was my best friend, my confidence, my life guide. I was completely lost without him. That month I cried more than I had ever cried in my 9 years that I've experienced. Grandpa was one of my first relatives that I had lost, which only made my struggle for closure that much more difficult. The funeral was a blur. Though I was absolutely crushed, it was nice to see how many people came to pay their respects. I was glad to know that Grandpa was so loved. I found myself alone in my room a lot after that. My eyes would often wander to the brown package. Though I came close on multiple occasions, I never opened it. I had to respect Grandpa's wishes. As the years passed on, I gradually forgot about the box. It had migrated to the top shelf of my closet. Soon, it wasn't even an afterthought. My priorities had shifted. Girls, video games, and my growing gang of buddies gathered my full attention. Before I knew it, my 18th birthday was upon me. By the time I was done celebrating with family and friends, I was exhausted, collapsed into my room and on my bed, sending a small tender through the room. As if on cue, I heard something falling inside my closet. My eyes grew wider as dinner plates, Grandpa's gift. I bolted to the closet and threw open the door. There was lying face down among heaps of dirty clothes. I picked up the box, blowing off the thick layer of dust coating its package. My own household written name greeted me in black, faded letters. I didn't hesitate. I tore open the gift like a child on Christmas Day. 9 years. I had waited 9 excruciating years for this one moment. My jaw fell open when I laid my eyes upon what lay within. Inside, showed in wrapping paper, was the most beautiful watch I'd ever seen. It was beautifully decorated, a shimmering gold band with a matching gold shimmer up at me. The hands ticked methodically around 20 elaborate. It resembled numbers, and I was in awe. It all began to click. Grandpa wanted me to wait until I was older to open the gift, so I'd be able to take care of it. Younger me probably would have been a bit more careless. I began to fasten the shiny gold band around my waist when a piece of paper fluttered on the ground at my feet. I set the watch down along with the box and picked it up. Dear Jonathan, happy 18th birthday. I hope that I will be there to celebrate this annual milestone along with you. But if I'm not, know that I love you with all my heart. Though I may not be there in person, I will always be there with you in spirit. Tears began trickling down my cheeks. Dozens and dozens of memories of our time together assaulted my brain all at once. Like some sort of intense college. I missed him so much. I almost put the paper down and locked the watch away for the night, but I forced myself to continue reading. I have entrusted you with my most valuable possession. It may look like an ordinary wristwatch, but its value is immeasurable. Below, I have written a small list of instructions and rules to wear the watch. Please be mindful of its abilities and treat it with the utmost care. There is only one of its kind in existence. This watch has the ability to control time. There is a dial on the side of the watch. Pull its dial down to pause time. Turn it backwards or forwards until you reach your desired point. Then push the dial back to resume the time. Use this sparingly. Do not travel forward or backward in time more than a week. This could have serious implications on the time/space control. Do not use the watch for inferior purposes. You're a good boy, so I know that won't be an issue, but just in case, I have to spell it out for you. Do not use the watch for acquisition of large sum of money, sexual favors, or expensive oral possessions. Read this part carefully. Whatever you do, make sure that the watch does not get damaged. As previously stated, it is one of a kind item. You do not want to meet the creature charged with fixing it. The price to do so is steep. I'm trusting you with this, Jonathan, follow the instructions and you will properly. Failure to do so will result in rather unpleasant consequences. Rep its belief wisely. Again, have a happy birthday, grandson. Love, Grandpa.